Hey, what is going on, guys? It's DJ Wacky, and yeah, I'm here with another Apex Legends topic video for you guys. And basically, people, what I want to do on this video is actually just talk about Octane. Well, kind of recently on this season, I've gone on a bit of a try all Legends mode, I would say. Like, I just want to switch up my gameplay, especially since I feel like I've used Mirage non-stop for the last 2 seasons. And whilst I have used Octanes in previous seasons, I just feel like there's something about him in Season 8 where he just feels absolutely incredible. Like, he's really powerful and it's easy to create intense gameplay with him. Now, if you look back at Octane's history when he dropped into the games at Season 2, you can kind of watch some of the old trailers on Respawn's channels, and basically a lot of people felt like meh towards him. You can say they weren't really too like fussed over him. Yeah, people were excited to see a new legend coming into Apex, but his abilities seemed quite simple, and I felt like that's why it kind of gave him towards being near the bottom tier list area. He didn't really be right at the bottom, but he actually never fluctuated quite far out towards near the mid tier area. There was always something about Octane that just didn't make him that powerful. And well, I feel like he has been obviously looked after, looked into. He's really had some major improvement by Respawn continuously like working with Octane to buff him up seasons after seasons. And yeah, I feel now over time Octane has started to fit easily into the top 5 tier list of legends, which is a huge jump if you consider where he actually started. If you think about it, guys, for a long time, and still to this day, both Wraith and Gibby occupy the top 5 spots. And whilst Pathfinder has been nerfed, which made him climb down a little, and new legends like Horizon coming into the game, the tier listing hasn't really changed that much apart from these few altercations. So literally for Octane to climb the way that he has done, in my eyes, that's a huge success story for the legend. And if you look back at this gameplay I had streaming, honestly, this was literally the first game of the day. You can even check it on my Twitch channel. And yeah, I fit into Octane's feet so easily, and I performed quite well in my eyes. Like, I feel Octane is just so easy to push and rush with against an opponent, especially when they're retreating to recover. Using Octane stim boost, I'll just go ahead and hunt them down, and so easily, if I get, especially if I use the effective of the jump pad for more better vantage points during a fight. Honestly, I am not an Octane main, but for me, I feel comfortable just using him. Plus, I feel Octane has that additional benefit of being both good whilst in a solo mode, but also his jump pad does help the team as well. It's kind of a good balance to have him on the team. It benefits both yourself if you ever are in that one-on-one situation, or if you're left on your own with randomers, and then also having him just kind of helping out the team a bit as well. Like, there's always going to be legends that I feel like are easy to use and master, like Lifeline and Bloodhound, because of their abilities not requiring much thought. But Octane, if used right by the right person as well, he is really lethal. And whilst, yeah, he is easy to use, mastering him is another thing. Like, that's where you can see where the Octane mains stand out a lot more. So yeah, I do feel like Octane is a success story, but he was just tweaked right in enough not to be overpowered, but be very useful and honouring his original abilities. It's easy to get lost with what Octane has had altered to him, so I've got a bit of a list over here of the buffs that, you know, he's got over time. And just by reading some of the stuff as well, guys, you can see the changes that's just been made to make him a lot better. And for me, it's just one of those things that I feel like if incorporated to other legends, especially me being a Mirage main, maybe there's something that Respawn can see what they've done with Octane that can kind of help out more of the bottom tier legends like Rampart, like Mirage, like Loba, to get even in a better position. So yeah, let's go through the list, guys, and we can see what we've got over here. So firstly, during the earlier season, his ultimate was basically cooled down quite early on to get the jump pads a lot more quicker. I feel like originally the jump pads, obviously people didn't feel like they could get much out of it, especially when it took the time frame that it has done. So the effective cooldown rate is getting him more towards being a speed demon, and obviously creating a bit more usage out of his ultimate. The stim healing boost as well was doubled, and it now recovers back faster as well. So originally, obviously, his health, I feel like he got maybe about 1 or 2%, or I don't know what the percentage is, but either way, guys, it has actually doubled, and that's actually happened in the last 2 seasons where they did that with Octane. Octane's also getting like a new passive ability which enabled him not to be slowed down by caustic gas and Watson's fenced when stimmed, which I feel like is quite useful as well, especially if you want a quick escape situation, because at the end of the day, if you are trapped into a caustic death pit, then you do want to be out there as soon as possible. And I feel like with a legend like Octane, escaping it shouldn't be an issue whatsoever. And yeah, as well, there's been a slight increase to his stim boost speed as well, which is great, because obviously, again, that's making him be more useful without running away from the situation or getting loot quite more rapidly. And then finally, guys, this is quite recent, and it's good in my eyes, but basically, players can essentially perform a super jump without having to get into the position for it. Whilst super jump was capable in previous seasons, but for people like me as a non-Octane main, I didn't know basically how to do it. If I did it, it was out of luck. I've learned the tricks and the trade of it, but you know, performing it in another situation, in a tense situation, I just couldn't master that. So it's essentially to give non-Octane mains like myself, or someone that's, you know, plays Apex Legends casually, to get into grounds with Octane quite easily on. And all it is basically, people, if you use the jump pad, if you hitting the jump pad from a standing position, it will launch players along like a higher arc. The speed and trajectory is kind of the same with the old super jump, which is what people used to do to get that bit more lift off to the ground. And if you did it from a crouch positions, then players will launch in a lower arc, meaning they'll fly lower, but they'll get further in a horizontal direction. So it's nice. These little things is there for Octane to use, and whilst all them both sounds quite simple, like I said, it's brought him into a lot more higher tier listings. So yeah, I feel like it's just perfect. Honestly, I'm enjoying Octane, and realistically, I feel like I am going to use him more and more as time goes on. And it's definitely one of them legends that I could just get really comfortable with, but probably even ending up mastering over time. So yeah, guys, basically from all of this, I've just got one question for you lot. Will Octane remain a top tier character, or does he need more work? Like, it'll be interesting to get the point of view from both Octane mains and non-Octane mains. So if you guys are going to comment below, just let me know where you stand, and that'll be great. It's just good to get people's opinions on these topic vids that I do. And like I said, it's one of those things, guys. I think each legend, once again, is capable of standing their own ground, but I just like the way Octane's success has made him elevate above the status from where he originally was in the overall Apex Legends game. So yeah, other than that, guys, that's pretty much what it is. I've got nothing. I feel like that question by far is going to be one of the more relevant things to ask, especially if you are looking at using Octane more and more. But yeah, people, I'm going to leave it off with the rest of this gameplay as usual. Just going to say it ahead, like I said, this is the first game of the day. I didn't really manage to get the W just at the end. We came in top 2, but you can see how much of a like vantage point I was able to create with Octane, how much I was able to just keep on like hunting down an opponent, especially when there's a place where Pathfinder actually did kind of try to escape it. Because of Octane's stims boost, I was able to catch up with that Pathfinder and just basically hunt him down, not let him escape out of my sight. But that sort of gameplay was happening throughout this in particular mode, and even last night when I used him, I ended up getting a W with him because he's just so good to use. Honestly, I just feel like Octane is really like he's basically, in a sense, you can use him as a bloodhound when he gets into vision and chasing down an opponent. I feel like Octane with his stim boost does pretty much the same thing. So yeah, I really feel like he's going to be quickly becoming a legend that I can see myself using more and more. But either way, guys, hopefully you enjoy this footage. Like I said, don't forget to comment. People, if you have got some time, don't forget to hit the like button on this video. Honestly, It massively helps out a small time YouTuber like myself. It gets me up that algorithm a bit as well. This was the Pathfinder thing that I was mentioning as well. But yeah, it's like I said, I am trying to go ahead and do more Apex Legends topic video, and I do want to end up getting a bit more subscribers. So if you are new to the channel as well, please come on board, hit that subscribe button. I am working on the tier list again, people. Like I said, I'm going to wait until the new event comes out to see the Revenant skin, and then work on a tier listing for Revenant. But I am going to look and see what other news that we have got on Apex later on this week, and just drop another video for you guys. So my channel has got some Apex Legends content out over there. I have also been, guys, just a bit of off topic, I've been purchasing a bit of Funko Pops as well. So, you know, last time I did a Funko Pop review on Mirage, I've got a bit more Apex Funko Pops, so I might check out some of them, because people are interested with them sort of items, and I can do a bit of reviews for you lot, especially if you want to go ahead and purchase it. But if you are a collector of Funko Pops, I would advise to get the Apex Legends Funko Pops as soon as possible, because they are sold out, they are getting vaulted. It's pretty much going to be very, very rare to get hold of in the future, and the price is increasing as we speak. So that's something for you lot over there. I've seen Reddit forum people asking about it, and I would just recommend going on eBay or Amazon and getting it as soon as possible, and just go for it, people. It's a nice investment to have on Funko Pops. But yeah, that's all me, guys. Enjoy the rest of the video. It's been your guy DJ Waka, and I'll see you all next time. Peace out.
Trouble here. Eat thermite. Eat thermite. Heads up, we're not alone.